All right, why don't you talk us through this 800 here?
Yeah, so the 800 this year has been a little hit and miss, more misses than hits. But the race that we had right after our podcast yesterday was pretty wild. It started off, well, this is the ending finish. But look at this kick out in lane, what, 4 or 5? It was crazy. But first, let's take a little look back at how it started. If you go to the beginning of the race, can we do that? Whoever's producing the YouTube channel, the YouTube video, go to the beginning of the race. Way beginning. This is the beginning of the second lap. Go all the way to the beginning of the race. Keep going. Way beginning. All right. Yeah, right there. Right there. So watch this. So there are like 20 people in this race, which is not normal for an 800. And Max Bergen, who was kind of the favorite, gets in a little scuffle here. Look at that push off. And you think, all right, we're going to get something a little chaotic because typically you don't put 20 people on the track in an 800. It's kind of like a high school race. Bergen tries to hold on. He basically runs the entire second lap by himself. He looked like he was falling apart, but when Nigel Amos tried to make the pass, Bergen was able to hold him off, which was impressive. But at the end of the day, it was the two kickers who were back in like 5th and 6th place who stole the show. Notably, the 17-year-old who had a wild kick. So, like, look at this. So he is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's in 7th place with like 80 meters to go. Look for the man in yellow shorts. He had a mismatched top. He had like a 2018 top with a 2021 bottom. It was
Mhm.
He was not dressed to impress, but he was running fast. And just watch yellow shorts. So we'll push play. Look at him. Yellow shorts, still back. And then he just like, boom, out of a canyon and almost takes the win. Doesn't get the victory, but does kind of turn some heads. Is like, hey, who is this guy? Look him up. His name is Sliman Mula. He
Mhm.
was born in 1999. Very young. What do you think about this kid?
Well,
Slimane
he's not as
Mula.
young as Wanyoni. The guy who won is
Yeah.
17, so Mula's not
Yeah.
that young.
I
Yeah,
messed up who the 17-year-old was.
so he's he's 146 before this year. Mula Wanyoni we knew about because he won World Juniors, but you're
Yeah.
right. Mula is more of an unknown runner. He
From
had
Algeria.
run Algeria, yeah. 146. He had run a lot of 400s before this year. Um, so maybe that accounts for the improvement. But it's just this race is so hard to figure out this year. I mean, is a 17-year-old, 18-year-old going to win it? Is that what we're destined to see?
No,
A
I
guy who
think this guy.
hasn't
I think this Algerian is going to win it. I think
really?
he's going to win
Okay.
gold. The way that kick, man, on that pace, he's going to learn. I think he's going to win. I know that sounds crazy, but Sliman Mula from Algeria is going to be your 2022 world champion, according to me.
I think right now it's so early and the
You've been
times have been
saying it's
so
early
unimpressive.
every day for your entire life. What's going on? It's not early
I
anymore.
know.
It's June.
Well,
It literally
I'm
is June.
we're not the 800 has been so not spectacular that we're just jumping at the first shiny object that we see. So I'm not going to give this
Fair
guy
enough.
the gold based on a kick in a race that he didn't even win. I'm not going to give it to Wanyoni either, although he's number one, I think now for sure, because this is his first race outside of Kenya, literally. So I think experience does matter for something. Do you know who's still in not that bad of a position right now?
Oh,
Donovan Brazier, because we
it's true.
still haven't seen that fast of a time. No idea what sort of form Brazier's in, but I mean, what about Zahafi, the collegian, who ran 140? The world lead is coming from the Florida relays, Gordon. When's the last time that's happened?
In the 800, I don't know.
Is that
Never.
is that am I wrong? That's Florida relays weekend, right? when he ran that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of me wants him to hold it all the way through, so Florida Relays will have the crown of fastest 800 of 2021. I think we're so early days still in the 800. There's gonna be like 10 other plot twists because 800 is always crazy, even when we think we know what's going on. And now we're just like learning people's names and being like, "Yep, that's the gold medalist."
Yep.
That's it right there.
I mean, I'm putting all my chips on Mula.
All right,
It's
I'm gonna have
Mula,
a
right? Mula,
yeah
your
money.
your money. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's where I'm going on.
I'm gonna have a I'm gonna have a race breakdown on this one later on today as well too. Although you took a lot of my points, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way how to make them even better
Just do
when
it
I do
again.
it.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
but like this is what Gordon said, but I'm
Run
gonna
it
up it.
back.
Yeah. Felix ran.